Hey, welcome to another video. This video is going to be on the digestive system, and I'm going to try and explain it in a simple and easy way for you to understand and bring benefit to your life and make diet easier. And when I say diet, I mean just lifestyle, how you eat, how you process food, how you think about food. So when it comes to the digestive system, I like to have this analogy in my mind that it's like the postal service, the Royal Mail, whatever your postal system is, DHL, anything, whatever. But what happens is it's where stuff comes in and is processed and delivered and put where it needs to go. So food goes in, it's broken down, it's sorted out, and it goes where it needs to go, and what's waste goes where it's waste. Yeah, so this is just a simple system. Now certain foods are like having a parcel turn up and the rain smudged the letter in. They forgot to put a stamp on it, and it goes into a sorting room and it gets put aside, yeah, and stored because no one knows what to do with it. This is like real strong chemicals. They get put aside in your body, stored in fat cells until they're safe to be processed and terminated and chucked away and wasted. But if you've got a blocked up digestive system, this won't happen because it's dangerous for it to go into the intestinal tract. So having a clean gut, clear gut, going to toilet regular is important. You should be going to toilet daily. You should be going to toilet for every major meal that you have. So if you eat 3 times a day, you should be making 3 trips to the toilet a day. Now a lot of people don't even go once a week, which is insane. Yeah, but you need to be going once a day, you need to be regular. If you're not, look up insoluble and soluble fibre, increase your fibre intake. Yeah? And you might need to move your spine a little bit, you might need to get a bit more mobility to help encourage that flow. But you should be going a lot. Also water intake, make sure you're taking in enough water to help keep moisture into the gut. Look up salt flushes. This is something that's very interesting, safe and effective to give you a good cleaning, but don't do it on a day you have to go out or go to work. It won't be very helpful then. Yeah? So when you got this information coming in, now when you put in good quality nutrients, this is like perfect writing on the letter. First class stamp. Yeah, it turns up into the delivery office. They know what to do with it, where to put it, and it goes straight out as quick as possible, next day delivery. So that is the difference of good quality nutrition. However, there's one other key factor that a lot of people miss, and that's the energy supply to the gut intestinal tract, which comes from the central nervous system. So if your spine, if your posture, if the nerves that go to your intestinal tract are compromised, if they're under pressure all day, if you're sitting, if you're crouched, depending which way you move, or if you've had an injury, you could be getting less power to your digestive system. And this will mean it's like you could have a good quality postal service, you're putting in the best food in the world, you're getting first class mail, but you haven't got any staff there to process it. So it's slow, nothing happens. Yeah, I spent years and years and years with like really being strict on my diet to try and lose weight, to be healthy, and I wasn't getting results. If anything, I started to gain weight, which was crazy because I was having less calories than I burned. I was going to gym 3 times a day. I was eating like 1,500 to 1,200 calories a day, burning 4,000, yeah? And I was gaining weight. The doctor said this isn't possible, everyone said this shouldn't happen, but it was happening. I was in crazy stress state, yeah, from all sorts of traumas and emotional things happening at home. I was unbalanced in my mind, I wasn't happy, yeah? And I had compromised nerve supply in my spine. But the food was good and I wasn't losing weight. So if that sounds familiar to you, get your spine checked out for a chiropractor or osteopath. Do some stretches, do Pilates, do yoga, correct that posture, try and work on your posture. Go on YouTube and research posture exercises, look at your posture, look in the mirror, see how you stand, see how you feel, and get that corrected if you're having these sort of issues. And carry on with good nutrition, don't give up on it. But it's not just the nutrition, it's not just the calories. I have to say this is not medical advice, please read my disclaimer below. It's my personal perspective, my personal experience, and I just like to share it with you because I had a long time and a lot of obstacles, and knowing this information can save you some time, save you some heartache, and keep you going and get you motivated. Like, get that energy you need, get that excitement you need, get that physique you want, and have the body that you can use. Yeah, so get these things checked out. And like I said, and put in good nutrients because you need to have a good delivery system. You need to be going toilet regular. Yeah, you need to have good nerve supply. Now the intestinal tract as well, it can hold on to a lot of, let's call it gunk, yeah? It can hold on to stuff. If you're not going to toilet regular, there's a chance that lots of other stuff is in there. So making a larger gap between your meals can be really handy. if you research intermittent fasting, this might be something that's handy for you. Or if you just leave longer periods between meals, so you eat in a more allocated time. So you might eat for 1 hour a day, twice a day, and you don't snack and you don't have nothing else but water for the rest of the day. And you give your body time to process food because it takes energy and time. And it gets used to this, and you do it on a regular basis. You have your meals at the same time every day. Yeah, and again, good quality food, but don't obsess, don't go crazy, don't cut everything out and be too anal about it. Just make sure that you're eating good nutrition. Another thing I like to do when it comes to food, to keep food really simple and easy, is just eat the food that your great-grandparents could eat. Yeah, if they were able to eat it, you can eat it. Now, things like bread, yeah, bread existed a long time ago, but have a look at the ingredients. Is bread bread? Is the ingredients that they're putting in the bread the same ingredients that were in a bread a long time ago? Like, from my knowledge, it's about 5 ingredients to make bread. You pick up a packet of bread these days and look, there's much more than 5 ingredients going into it. So maybe reduce it or change it or swap your diet for something else. I said I try and keep minimal grains in my diet, if any at all. But that's my preference. I'm not saying for you to do it, but for me, low grains, high vegetables, lots of greens and raw greens when possible. Like, my favourite vegetables are cabbage because you can have it in so many ways. I'm going to do some recipes on how I eat cabbage because I eat a lot of cabbage and I eat in a lot of different ways, from sauerkraut to wraps to make noodles out of it, to do all sorts of different things, cabbage steaks. There's so many options. So that would be my number 1 vegetable. I never thought it would be, but I never used to eat vegetables when I was a kid. They weren't something I was brought up on. They weren't something that I paid much attention to. Only when I started to diet, I started to eat a lot of broccoli. But I never really loved vegetables like I do now. Now I love them. Now I like to cook, I like to make meals. I'm a good cook, I make good meals. But I enjoy it. That's the difference. Before it was a hassle to diet. Now it's a lifestyle that I enjoy to eat clean. Like I said, it's about making it simple, enjoying what you do, loving what you do, and getting in good quality nutrition with a good mindset, a positive mindset. This makes all the difference. Check out my video on the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system and how this changes your digestive process. If you're in a sympathetic nervous system all the time, this is fight and flight. I like to call it attack and defense. There's no time to prioritize digestion in this time. So your food isn't getting digested properly. Yeah? Fat isn't getting burnt properly. Things are getting stored until a later date when you're rested. So you want to be getting your system into that parasympathetic state, which is a rested state. This comes from meditation and breathing. So can you lose weight through breathing alone, through meditation alone? Think about it. What do you reckon? If you change in your nervous state to rest and digest, and your body is able to process and take time to do what it needs to do, what do you think will happen? Alright, much love to you. I hope this helps. Hope it gives you some inspiration and keeps you going on your positive journey to making your life better. Yeah, this is about good positive change for yourself, self-care, self-love. Yeah, so do this for yourself. Yeah, don't worry about teaching other people what they need to do. Do this for yourself. Get yourself feeling good. Drop comments below. Subscribe and like if you like this video. And let me know how it goes for you and if you found this helpful. Much love and have a really great day.